True freedom lies in our ability to govern our desires and emotions. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of self-control in all aspects of life, including sexuality. Everything in the world is about sex except sex. Sex is about power. I don't know the question, but sex is definitely the answer. Sex is perfectly natural. It's something that's pleasurable, it's enjoyable, and it enhances a relationship. So why don't we learn as much as we can about it and become comfortable with ourselves as sexual human beings, because we are all sexual. If you want to get laid, go to college. If you want an education, go to the library. Good sex is like a good bridge. If you don't have a good partner, you'd better have a good hand. We are all born sexual creatures, thank God, but it's a pity so many people despise and crush this natural gift. The difference between sex and love is that sex relieves tension and love causes it. In a perfect world, you could sleep with people without giving them a piece of your heart, and every glittering kiss and every touch of flesh is another shade of heart you'll never see again. Sex without love is as hollow, as ridiculous as love without sex. No woman gets an orgasm from shining the kitchen floor. I am not bisexual. I am not gay. I have never had sex with men. Women need a reason to have sex. Men just need a place. I know a man who gave up smoking, drinking, sex, and rich food. He was healthy right up to the day he killed himself. Sex is a part of nature. I go along with nature. Software is like sex. It's better when it's free. We thought sex was free. Sex is not free. There's a price to be paid emotionally, physically, even legally. Sex isn't a casual thing. It's a huge thing. Love without sex is still the most efficient form of hell known to men. Sex without love is a meaningless experience, but as far as meaningless experiences go, it's pretty damn good. The big difference between sex for money and sex for free is that sex for money usually costs a lot less. I think imparting sex education to children is important. Tabo said that the body was the soul's prison unless the 5 senses are fully developed and open. He considered the senses the windows of the soul. When sex involves all the senses intensely, it can be like a mystical experience. An intellectual is a person who's found one thing that's more interesting than sex. I feel sex is a common topic everyone sees in content of any television shows, be it a fiction or live comedy or a chat show. Sex is emotion in motion. Remember, sex is like a Chinese dinner. It ain't over till you both get your cookie. I believe in using words, not fists. I believe in my outreach, knowing people are living in boxes on the street. I believe in honesty. I believe in a good time. I believe in good food. I believe in sex. I found that the 3 major administrative problems on a campus are sex for the students, athletics for the alumni, and parking for the faculty. I need more sex, okay? Before I die, I wanna taste everyone in the world. Sex is like money, only too much is enough. I believe that sex is one of the most beautiful, natural, wholesome things that money can buy. Woman is the dominant sex. Men have to do all sorts of stuff to prove that they are worthy of women's attention. I love to be known as a sex symbol, yet I am hoping that I can be known as a great writer and actor someday, rather than a sex symbol. Being a sex symbol isn't cool unless you're in love with a girl and she calls you a sex symbol. In my sex fantasy, nobody ever allows me for my mind. Sex appeal in 50% what you've got and 50% what people think you've got. In advertising, sex sells, but only if you're selling sex. There is no age limit on the enjoyment of sex. It keeps getting better. Sex without love is merely healthy exercise. There's nothing better than good sex, but bad sex? A peanut butter and jelly sandwich is better than bad sex. Some things are better than sex and some are worse, but there's nothing exactly like it. Sex education is very relevant in today's world where children have access to adult content across media. So it has become all the more important for parents to educate kids about sex and talk to them about it. There's no religion but sex and music. Sex is a big question mark. It is something people will talk about forever.